And we don't have any new hunts on the board. We do have a new letter. So I'm going to read the letter and then we're going to now do the side missions in the other places. And I was only going to do any more of the hunts that are S tier. And we don't have any S tier hunts available. It's just now A tier. He moisturizes with the oils of choco. Oh, Clive does. Not chocobo fat. Don't say it like that. Heaven forbid if Clive has chest hairs in that area. Oh, I mean, they're gone. Those hair follicles are obliterated. There's no way they exist still. A hideaway welcome. Edda seems fond of the silver bow we gave her. Chocobo? Bow? So much so she's been taking to setting up atop her belly as she rests. To hear her tell it, the rascal kicks something fierce when she does too. Sounds like we've got another fighter on our hands, and none too soon. I can hardly wait to teach our newest little cursebreaker everything I know, though I suppose we can all celebrate first. No need to get ahead of ourselves now. So lovely, it's so cute. Okay, yes, let's go. I guess we'll do it counterclockwise. So it's the three. All right. We'll see how this goes.
Here to help me pack? Thanks, but I'll be traveling light. I'm almost finished already, in fact.
You're really going to go through with this, then?
I am. But before I go...
If it's within my power to help you.
It's the children. I refuse, and if I leave them here, they surely will. Our friendship would see them ostracized forever. I can think of only one place where they are certain to be safe and provided for and loved.
That's sweet.
The hideaway.
Of course. The children would be more than welcome.
Thank you, Clive. I will not forget this.
Lubor, are you still here?
What is it, Ferda? You look pale.
There's been a flood in the Velcroy, a damn big one. The League of Outlaws encampment was completely submerged in ether.
What?
Every last one of the bastards has turned...
Bandits are one thing, but Akashic bandits are quite another. We need to evacuate. There's no time to lose. Ferda, gather the men. The Akashic may strike at any moment. We must make ready to cover the townspeople's escape. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yes, my lord.
Lubor is
Clive,
leaving
change of
because... Hang on.
The children stay with me for now. I need you to tell them to prepare for a full and...
Understood.
I'll do what I can to convince everyone else. Wish me luck.
He needs to leave because Lubor is a bearer. We didn't know that. He doesn't have the scar on him. He basically revealed his power in a public place and he got caught. And everyone's like, shame, shame, shame. You're disgusting. You have to leave. Even though we tried to be like, be reasonable. He's a good person. And they don't want to be reasonable. It's these two that were being like, he needs to leave right now.
It's you.
So I assume this is going to kind of like change their minds a little bit.
Underhill?
To pass on an important message. There's
Town's a
been an
bunch of
ether flood
dicks,
out in the
yes.
Velcroy. The camp where the so-called League of Outlaws were gathering has been swallowed. They're no longer just bandits.
They're
They're
Akashic.
Akashic now. And they could be here at any moment. You need to begin preparing for a full-scale evacuation right away.
Oh, do we? And who was it who gave you this disturbing
Why are
news?
you so
Lubor,
nasty?
The man spreading this. You may believe his lies,
But why would he lie about something like...
Some twisted attempt at revenge, perhaps. If he had not been unmasked, he may well have been elected our lead. A great honor for one of his kind. One he might well feel aggrieved at having been...
Lord Underhill, forgive me, but it has become all too Lubor cannot be trusted, and...
You may not trust me. If there is any chance that this is true...
There isn't. You can be certain. Now be off with you.
You're making a mistake.
Effing horrible people. They're so
It's no
nasty.
use. Words will not move them.
Then we must find another way to ensure Dalimil's survival.
Use Bahamut in the town, please,
Right.
Clive. Yeah. Or just obliterate the whole
further.
place. Need a little tactical reset here. I think I can just do this. Her still calling Clive Lord Underhill is just funny. Does she know that Clive? She doesn't know his real name, surely, right? And that's why. It does seem a bit silly.
Lord Furder.
Sid.
I went to warn Conrad and Natalie, but they've convinced themselves that the bloody... Which means the town guard can't be count, but I can. If there's anything I can do to help you defend Dalimil, you only have to ask.
I appreciate it.
Sid! Further! I've been looking for you everywhere.
Victor?
Oh,
I thought you'd left.
I thought that was
couldn't
Conrad
abandon
again.
A friend in need. And Blue Boar is in need at this very moment. Come quickly.
Be on the lookout for a quest called Under New Management 2. You need it to unlock the strongest weapon, but if you speak to Jill after you complete it, there's a good bit of dialogue that's easily missed, and it's lovely. Hate for you to miss it.
You have to believe me. The Akashic are coming. They don't eat. They don't sleep. They don't
Does anyone know if I've
tire,
done that one yet?
and they don't care who they kill. They're unlike anything that's come before. There won't be no parley, no mercy granted.
Joe, welcome in.
We may have saved the town once, but this is different. I do not ask that you forgive me, but please believe me. If you do not run, you will die. You will all fucking die!
Poor thing. He's desperately trying to tell them.
You'd like that,
Oh my
wouldn't
god.
you, bearer?
Yeah, with us out of the way, your kind will be free to claim Dalimil for yourself.
Then died. All died.
You should run!
Run, bearer!
Yeah, run! Far, far away!
Just go on. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes!
Come on, then.
Lubor.
Wait, someone's coming.
Stop! You're hurting him!
Have you lost your fucking minds?
What did Lubor ever do to you? He solves all your stupid problems, and he keeps all of you safe. You know there's nothing he wouldn't do for this town. Who was it who made that cleaver you use every day, Conrad?
Not the children being smarter than everyone in the town.
And what about your counting table, Natalie? Who fixed that? Whose men make sure the streets are clean so all your boots don't get dirty? Who spends all day every day making sure things run smoothly around here? And none of you ever say thank you. Ever.
Red, oh my god.
But did Lubor ever complain? Well, does he ever stop smiling? He keeps this whole place going. And you act like it doesn't even exist.
Oh, Cassary, thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Lubor, we've heard enough.
Wait!
We will not run. The town guard will not abandon the very place it is sworn to protect.
And I will not give up for lost the stores that we labored so hard to fill.
So tell us, how do you propose we deal with these Akashic of yours?
Fight?
We won't run, but we will fight.
I love this piece of music.
All right, then.
Him wiping what I assume are tears away. God, it's so lovely and sad, dude. It's so lovely and sad.
Gather round if you don't want to die.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Allow me to explain the situation. The ether flood occurred near the village of Cheratina, deep in the Velcroy. The place had been abandoned for years, until the League of Outlaws decided. Now they're all turned, and if the scouts' reports are correct, heading in this direction.
They are mindless monsters, driven only by hate and rage. And they are utterly unpredictable. With the bandits, we at least knew how and where they were likely to attack. When these creatures come, Dalimil will have the bitterest. The town guard will muster at the north gate. Both forces will provide men to serve as scouts and messengers, ready to spread word of the... And as soon as it has been, we will converge on its position and see that it is driven. Conrad, can I count on the support of the town?
Always.
I leave the selection and coordination of the messengers in your hands, Vic, and the command of our men in yours, Ferda.
Consider it done.
As you wish.
Natalie, I would ask that you and your people have the townsfolk barricade themselves inside the bathhouse. And tell the merchant not to waste time securing anything beside. As long as we survive, it doesn't matter what trinkets we might lose. Our riches can be regained. And if anyone doubts that, let it be known that the Briar's Kiss stands ready to cover any losses.
Okay.
Very well.
Where do I fit into this plan?
Where else but the most perilous place of all? I would like you to travel to the home of our erstwhile League of Outlaws. The main host is most likely still there.
A little gardening. How pleasant.
I doubt it. I have a feeling these
Luckily, so am I.
So you are. All right then, we all know. Now it's simply a matter of doing.
Okay. Again, really great, really emotional side missions.
Looks like
Just
everyone's
all
ready. I'd better not keep them waiting.
packed at the end. It's so tough. I completely understand why it's here, and yet it is almost a bit exhausting doing them all back to back. I can't explain why. Because really, what difference does it make?
The flood.
It shouldn't make a difference.
What's waiting for us inside?
What is it that I'm... Yeah, I assume it's in here somewhere. Oh, yeah.
Can't leave a single one alive.
Blizzard! All yours, Torgal.
It is so good. I love seeing Joshua attack. His are so pretty for some reason. Like prettier than some of the others, I think. I felt the same. They need to pace it out better. And yeah, I don't know. It's like one of those things that's tough because I recognize the problem. And yet, I struggle to find the right solution for it. Because like it would be weird if some of these more emotional ones were placed any earlier on. This isn't quite right. Hey, Daddy Tortuga! Massive thank you for using your Prime gaming here. Let's fucking go. Yes, guys, I want to see a wall of hype. I want to just look over my peripheral and see only hype emotes. I'm incredibly, incredibly appreciative. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, wow. There we go. And we got to see it from a different angle, so it made it all worth it in the end. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome in, lovely, lovely person. Again, I am ridiculously appreciative. Thank you. Good stuff.
The League is disbanded. I should get back to Dalimil and see how the others fared.
Yes. I finished the game a couple days ago and found your YouTube videos. I really like your genuine reactions and commentary about the game. So glad to watch you finish the game live. That means more to me than I genuinely know how to express. I am fucking beaming. I'm thrilled that you managed to even find the playthrough and that you're enjoying it. You're enjoying my reactions, my commentary on it.
It's we were able to find have been dealt with.
Thank you.
Seems that might be the last of them.
Last of them here, perhaps.
Lubor, Sir Clive has returned.
Clive! What?
It's done.
I knew you wouldn't.
Thank you, my lord.
Friends, the Horde has been driven back. The Akashic have been defeated.
Like all that hubbub for the Akashic that we just so quickly dealt with there.
Anymore. Victory is ours.
We bloody did it.
We saved
But they didn't
Dalimil.
even come anywhere near the town.
Lubor.
Thank you,
Allow
Drab.
me to
Thank you, thank you.
apologise.
Oh, Mods Hydrate.
After all you have done for this town, we should never have doubted you.
But we did. And for that we are truly sorry. We only hope that you can forgive us.
We need you, Lubor. Dalimil needs you. So, if you would still like to be considered for the position of mayor, you have our backing.
You do remember that I'm a bearer, don't you?
Lubor.
We do.
Yes.
But
Clearly.
that is not a stain on your character. It is a stain on ours. We thought only of what we perceived bearers to be, not what you truly are. The man who saved Dalimil twice over.
I see. But I will only accept your proposal on 2 conditions.
Name them.
Firstly, that you will both do everything in your power to rally your people to my cause. If the Town Guard and the Merchants League do not accept my leadership, it will be doomed from the start. Unity is the key to defending Dalimil, and I do not doubt that we shall need to call on our combined strength again. When that time comes, I will expect us all to pull together, just as we did today.
Of course. You have our word.
And secondly, you will accept that if I am to lead you,
Bearers will be
mistreatment
free,
of
yeah.
bearers must end here
We
in
knew that was
Dalimil.
going to have to happen.
Any bearer within our walls shall be afforded the same rights as any other citizen. They will not be judged by what they are, but who they are.
Delicious.
As we failed to do, and came so close to losing everything.
We agree to your conditions. And we have only one in return. That you continue to work for the good of Dalimil, as you always have.
Condition accepted. Well then, it seems my mayorship is all but confirmed. Do I get some sort of special hat?
You're taking this quite well, Lubor. I mean, they did try and stone you to death earlier. So. Good guy, Lubor.
How fickle fate can be. Not so long ago, I had resigned myself to leaving Dalimil in disgrace. And now, I find myself her leader. Here. For everything.
This one was a bit of a weird one. Good quest line in the end. Happy ending.
Lubor. About the children.
Fear not. You are, of course, relieved of your responsibility.
Yes.
I would sooner face another horde of Akashic than see them brought up as outlaws. I'll make sure they're safe here.
I don't doubt that you will. And not just the children. but everyone in Dalimil.
I'll do my best. Can't have all your hard work going to waste.
But like the Akashic that we fought were barely any enemies. I think it would have been a lot better if they had like double the amount of Akashic that we fought, but also like almost right at the door of the city. It felt very low stakes, but was set up as like a very high stakes thing. So kind of a bit disappointing. But a beautiful storyline, beautiful ending, all that stuff. Just I think kind of fumbled a little bit in the execution. Gateway goes, more reaction and commentary on YouTube. I genuinely want to post more reaction and content stuff to YouTube because frankly, more reaction commentary stuff to YouTube because it's frankly what I really enjoy. It's one of the things I actually really enjoy about gaming. There's a reason that I play first playthroughs, and that's one of the big reasons. And I like thinking about games critically, and not critically as in negatively. I mean critically as in like with a critical eye. I think my thing is always like, and it's this thing that I need to get over. But for example, I watch a lot of YouTube, like commentary stuff, some documentary stuff.
Are you buying?
And in my mind, I go, okay, if I'm going to do it, I wouldn't want it to just be like a talking head piece. I'd want to, edit it. And it's like me talking overlaid with some of the gameplay and like beautifully well done. But in my mind, I go like, whoa, that feels like such an insurmountable thing to do to like get all the footage and edit that well and and like how much time would that take, and then is it no longer timely? And it's part of it's kind of like, okay, yeah, I think that's good that I know the kind of content I like to consume. I'd want to create something like that, but then also it's okay to like not do everything perfectly. Like everyone starts from somewhere, and I just need to be like a bit kinder to myself and just do it, even if it's not going to be all that I hope and wish it could be. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's kind of hopefully that makes sense. I think you're killing it on YouTube video front, so you could do it. Thank you, Kazuk. That genuinely means more than I know how to express. I have such like a perfectionist trait, and I need to let it go and just sometimes like just get something out in the open, even if it's like a V1. You know what I mean? We can always do a V2 or V3. V1 doesn't need to be perfect. I just want more trailer reacts, to be honest. I'm doing a react to the gameplay thing tomorrow. I'm doing more trailer react stuff, but we're finally getting lots of trailers that I want to react to. So, combo. Okay, let's talk to Cyril.
Lord Marquis, if you have a moment.
Yes. What is it, Cyril?
One of our brethren lately journeyed across the strait in order
Big
to
shout out to
pursue
LB.
a new avenue of inquiry in our ongoing investigation. He sent an owl some while ago, but we have heard naught from it.
Was he surveying another fallen ruin?
No. The object of his study was a savior cult that has arisen in Ash in recent years. We believe it may have an ancient religion that worshipped Ultima as it. By gaining an understanding of this new faith, we hoped to learn more of the Circle's original beliefs.
And so you sent one of your brothers to Ash? A continent teeming with orcs and Akashic?
Fully cognizant of the risks, yes. I entrusted the mission to one of the most able of our order, the third chair. Though he has been silent for some days now, I have thus far. Yet, it seemed only right to inform you of the situation, given your unique experience of the perils of Ash. For as you so earnestly advised me, it would not do to abandon a man to his fate, when he might yet be saved.
It would not. But Ash is a big place. Can you be any more specific?
Perhaps. The last owl I received from him mentioned a village where he had heard the cult were wont to assemble. Mickleburg was its name. It lies in the southern reaches of Waloed.
Okay.
If aught ill befell him,
right,
you are much. Go then, with my hopes. And
okay. Have you seen any Baldur's Gate 3 trailers? They're stunning, and I reckon in the future would be a good long-term RPG to stream. They do. I have a lot of streamers, friends who. Oh, sorry, Joshua. Who are definitely going to be streaming it. Basic's going to be streaming it. I know Michael Bryan's interested in streaming it. A couple of them will be. But it was one of those things where I was like, this seems like I knew I wasn't going to be playing it right now. So I was like, let me just table it. Because I think the next step I should be is like it might be good just to post reactions to like all trailers, any and all trailers. But my initial thought was, and again, to kind of like help manage all that I am like juggling, I was like, let me prioritize trailers for games that I have an interest in playing so that people see the reaction. Oops. Would maybe want to follow the channel to eventually see the playthrough or whatever. That's the idea. But I want to do more. I want to expand to more. But there are only so many hours in the day. And for anyone that doesn't know, I work a corporate 9-to-5 job.
Come on.
I work a corporate 9-to-5 job. Yeah, during the week. So my time is precious for now. But I will not always be working a corporate. We are manifesting being able to do this full time. So that's the goal. Don't tell me you're one of those heathens that eats pizza with a knife and fork. Of course I eat pizza with a knife and fork. That doesn't make me a heathen in the slightest. At all. I stand by it. It is the only way to eat pizza. Unless it's like a dollar slice. I'm not going to eat a dollar slice.
You deserve a rest.
With a knife and fork. But like a round pizza? Absolutely. You're fun to mess with, the good sport. We love a good bit of banter. I appreciate that. I actually genuinely really appreciate that.
These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least.
Wait, what is this? No, that's not what I meant to do. I take it back. I take it back. Take me back. Oh my god. Oh my god, what did I just do?
What is going on here?
Did you too heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that.
What does it mean?
What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite.
Oh,
just
Christ.
as King Barnabas instructed.
Barnabas.
This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Adam, that's not true.
Themselves.
It chose me.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me, but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes.
He's staying at my house.
Thank you.
Okay, well that was incredibly grim. Lemon, welcome in. No, you haven't yet.
At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
No, you haven't yet. And Onmio, thank you for the 100-bit cheer. I have to be a fan, Java. I have so much British in me. Liking your content is in my genes. Thank you for performing your patriotic duty to support me and my content. I massively appreciate you. And I'm sure if the Queen was still here, she would say the same thing. I have no doubt in my mind. It's not blasphemy. You guys are rude. Game shut down. The ASA file lost. I know. We have to go back to the whole thing. I actually did genuinely have a panic for a second. But now I want to know what the trophy was about. But I'm too scared to check. It's an achievement for visiting all parts of the map. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's a cult. This is definitely a cult. After my PS5 system update, I got a message about save data corruption right before I was about to face Ultima. I would fist harder. through the monitor. Problems.
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right, and you must be the third.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill, much less he...
He said that you
Sweet.
had failed to
He's
report.
a fan.
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But you have seen them at their prayer. They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord, praying night and day that they might be not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I too swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this...
Yeah, this is madness.
Is different.
You don't need to explain to us. We got it. This is not normal.
And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might do their duty to their law.
You do understand what their...
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become Akashic.
Mm-hmm.
I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great...
Oh. For a second I was about to be like, I didn't do that.
My lord.
I'll go find out what.
So am I supposed to just let them? Oh my god, Adam. Do you work in advertising?
An ether flood. Oh no. Must be something I can do.
Isn't this what you want?
Well. Found her.
Surely this is what you want.
Ready.
Gorgeous. Stunning. You see that, mods? Adam's trying to come for you.
What now?
A doomsday cult chickens out when doomsday arrive. Gets better cultists, for fuck's sake. Get better cultists, for fuck's sake. Stop. That's true. That's actually a good point. How devoted are they to the cause, really?
We meet again.
Titus.
Killed your kind before.
Yes. I dodged the other two when I don't need to. Failed to dodge that. Feels bad, man. Don't do it, 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 don't do it. Wait, 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 wait. Ay, 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 ay. Each time that I can get away with doing that without being hurt, a piece of me grows 3 sizes. So good. Like, how could I give up that ability? I couldn't. Them dying and becoming Akashic is not the same. Because these things wouldn't turn them Akashic. Is that the way to understand it? It does seem to do a lot of damage, that. I feel like I should have had priority. Stagger him out of his move. Yeah, I love the fire. It's such a good design, man. See, they don't follow our motto. They don't even send it, much less full send it. Too bloody right. What's the phrase that they've kept on using in this game? That means the same thing as how we say it, but it sounds classier. They don't do things in halves. Don't do things in halves? I think is how they say it. Classy.
Excellent.
Brilliant. Triple combo. Yeah, Gavin's 200% appreciation. Da-da-da. I am very appreciative. They don't do things by halves, that's it. That's it. Don't do things by halves. Oh, for God's sake, guys.
Damn it.
Pathetic.
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me.
I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation.
Damn it. That's
By
sad.
devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did when the Undying plucked me
Just
from
as
the
I
gutter
did.
and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become Akashic in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
How crazy. Not a character that you think much about, you know. And a beautiful, beautiful storyline. I think with an important message as well. It's just all so well done. So well done. Now kill them. Stop! Don't be such a bloody heathen.
They are saved. Founder. I should get this report to Cyril.
Ugh. Dude, I hate being sick. I'm hoping that I can just get like a really solid night's sleep tonight and start to feel better, but...
My Lord Marquis, I am glad.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
Damn.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty.
Damn.
A hero's end.
So well done. So well
For the
done.
right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be. Only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them. We protect them. And yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
God.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them. And you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was.
That's definitely
We of the
undeniable.
Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will. The ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's
I
only
love
right
Clive.
that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Amazing. Amazing. So well done. So again, like, we were dealing with people who I think we didn't have a big investment in. Orichalcum. Great. And Clay Hearth Signboard. Yeah, you know, sort of potentially sort of missable, right, side missions. It's not like you're talking to Joshua or Jill or Byron or, you know, big people that you recognize. But it was so good. So good. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. This looks like this could be our last batch of side missions here, I think. I don't know how many are here or not, if it's just one or if there are multiple. Last one. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, just the one.
A fortress?
The garrison is threatening to keep their sentries from the markets.
Check the desk and make sure there aren't any others uncovered. Which one's the desk?
I saw the captain just now.
Whose desk?
Your town.
But I'll go check it. I'll go check the bounty board. Oh, the yeah, the mail. Yeah, we'll definitely go do another sweep of the hideaway. Probably one of my characters I enjoy the least, but let's see. She's been an integral part of the story.
Clive?
What is it?
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form, and though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, so I was wondering if you would lend them your
Of course.
Thank you, Clive. Philippe told me he had men stationed.
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure to be the daughter of the Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak.
Isabella
I trust you'll
absolutely has a
forgive me,
crush on
Clive.
Clive. That's probably why I don't
Absolutely.
like her.
Our conversation can wait.
she very overtly, in my opinion, very overtly has a
As
crush
you
on
know,
Clive, but she
my
needs
father
to
is a most overbearing and supercilious
respect
man, and
that
I join you in
Clive has a
objecting to his
girlfriend
every action.
thing.
Indeed, I owe you my thanks.
You know,
for continuing to argue against his reckless plans.
Whatever they want to call
Yet I
him
fear
and his
he is
love
not one
of
to
Jill,
be
their
swayed by reason.
respective loves of one another.
No. He must be made to face the consequences.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself, were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from North.
Does that not seem a trifle drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people.
Too bloody right.
He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common. We must fight him. By all possible means.
Fight him? No.
I think also, to be fair...
My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach. Not to... Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that
False hope. But I see that your mind is made up. If you will extend me, I bid you good day.
I think also in her defense, or like...
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed.
Hang on.
But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve. Which may be enough to seal the fate of this town. Not that she cares. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you.
I think... Okay. I think Isabel's got a bit of an unfair treatment, because she's the character design that I least like. I'm really not a fan of her, like, very vibrant, like, artificially colored clothes. I think even though this world is fantastical and amazing, it seems to be grounded as much as possible in, like, reality. And this feels the most unrealistic of the outfits. Like, you just wouldn't be able to get these colors on clothes at this time. And no one else is wearing clothes, like, this vibrant. So one, I feel like it makes her look not great, and then two, I think she's just such a caricature, that kind of really sultry voice. I think her character just feels very heavy-handed, and so maybe I'm looking at her unfairly, but I also feel like her character is the most, one of the more like on-the-nose characters. And considering that you interact with her a fair amount, if it was just like we were doing the one-side mission thing, or like the one main mission arc with her, I'd be like, okay. But she's like a fairly integral character to all this.
If you're a true son of Northreach, you must...
That's exactly what I am doing, milady. Or trying to, at least.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine.
It's possible if you could have had lots of money, but like it would look more like this.
Thank you so much for your help.
The purples here, this is like a very rich purple, which would have been an expensive color at the time. Like,
she cornered you too, then.
In medieval time.
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter,
whereas like the purple that
she made an uninvited appearance at the villa.
Isabel's wearing is more
the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
Vibrant.
I bet that went well.
Artificial?
Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what
Thank you for the follows. Welcome in.
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right, as always. We've had some reports, you see.
They're back.
Seems that way. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing...
Right. Where should I...
You know Grieger's Weep?
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Claire. I'll look into one of the other sightings.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for the follows, lovely people. Welcome in. I think it's a flashy kind of Moulin Rouge kind of way to put on the show for the gentlemen folk. It's true, gentlemen do love bright colors. But even I think like Moulin Rouge, right? I feel like even those sort of eye-grabbing, fancy, like bright colors, I think it's just more well done. I think just something about like the colors and the way it's put together for her outfit I really don't like.
Damn it.
I feel like I think they did her dirty.
Stop them before they get to the town.
I love when Torgal freezes in the air like that because I've inevitably done that. Hey, Goddamn! Thank you so much. Have a fantastic night's sleep. You already know this, but this will all be up on YouTube, all that good stuff. Cue Savage just hot pink. Welcome in. That's a good point. It's in the small details, isn't it? I love that. So well animated. What a great finisher. Beautiful. I bet you whatever the last main mission is going to be like 3 hours long or something.
Clive! Are you alright?
I am. I dispatched the few that I found.
Well, there's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both?
Do you have eyes in the north?
Some. I should probably go and have a look, though. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case...
What do you mean?
Her ladyship's been busy working, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have a march on the barracks if we're not careful.
What? I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, alright?
Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue.
Okay. Fair enough, dude. You're brave. Are you excited or sad to be near the end? Both. Both, I think. It's been a great game, but I'm also ready for it to end, but I'm also...
Do you not see,
I know it's
Father?
going to be sad.
The people of Northreach have given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire.
Empire. Alright.
We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with
it is so muddy for her to be standing in those shoes.
A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore. You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun.
Awkward.
We will retreat
Caught
to
with
Caer
your pants
Norvent,
down.
and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order.
Also, I saw Adam said it looks like Mads Mikkelsen. That's what I was saying
While
last
this
episode.
is but a heartfelt plea. Let
Wrong
us make
lips,
our
though.
stand here and protect our homes. Protect those that we love. Together for Northreach.
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on.
Quickly, come on. Puya! Oh my gosh, Puya. It's only going to get worse. How is it defending your spot on our place?
She is but a common
whore.
Yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell.
Brilliantly said, dudes. Sticking it to Mads. I know, Savage, I know. They're at really inconvenient times. It's a shame. For East Coast.
The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still want for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I've fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
Okay, dearie me. Apparently bots are being deployed to wipe the bottom of the canvas, so the community's getting a new spot at the moment. Okay. And you... Why? Why are they wiping the bottom of the canvas? Also, how long are you defending the spot for? Okay, cool. It must be exhausting. Awesome, but exhausting. I'd have to believe. Guys, if you're not following Puya, please, please, please give him a follow. Incredibly lovely. We did compete in a Fortnite tournament together on Saturday. I think we won the People's Hearts. I think that was the only trophy that we won. That we won that day. But that's, you know, see, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted for the other quest that we did. Like a proper sense of scope and like, yes, this is end of times for certain people, you know. Oh no, what? They're adding a Windows taskbar at the bottom that was directly piled through our spot.
Is it over?
Wave 2?
No. It's only just begun.
Yo, whoa. I guess it's kind of hard because you wouldn't want 2 quests like this necessarily. But this is kind of the scope and scale that I think I was sort of hoping for with the other one. I hate that. So unlucky. Come on, Giga Flare. Cruise and Operating Story on this most part. I've been watching them go through planning attacking through our Discord. Oh my god. That's not what I meant to do. We won the Heart of War and got some good clips out of Saturday, so we won. That's true. We're just content creators at the end of the day, you know. We're not here to be Giga Chad, Fortnite gaming warlords, although we do have it in us. It just wasn't, you know, it wasn't our night. The stars didn't align properly for us. How amazing was that precision dodge? So good. Through the legs. Brilliant. It's the Ultima. Welcome in. Is that you? It is indeed. It is me. Welcome in. How are you? They are very on brand for Java. What's... Oh, the full damage?
Looks to be the last of them.
Or the clips?
I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Angel and Joshua, even though I know you can't acknowledge them in this voice line because it's no guarantee that they are with you currently. But they are with us currently.
Clive, it's good to see you. And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right, and I was wrong.
Alright, let's hear
About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory. While our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself.
It's quite a 180 he's done.
Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that.
Okay.
And I am sorry.
He's admitting he's wrong.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your ladyship. I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
I know, Adam.
Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do.
That's nice.
The Dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you.
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
It's nice. It's a nice resolution. I was nervous.
Since there's nothing more to be done here,
it might have ended in
we should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
The Duke's like, you know, going up in flames, something horrible, you know. I think someone's going to the bordello. Well, it seems like we bloody are. Okay, let's finish this up. God, it feels weird that this could be the last side mission that we do. I think this must be the last one. But we are missing
There's no need to worry.
iron, some iron something, I think, for the sword. Is it down here?
Several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'll be happy to man one end of it. Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
Let's hear it.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Oh, that was beautifully said from Clive.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time.
Okay, we love that.
Those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again.
Damn.
And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last.
Damn.
Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the Vale that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
It's sad.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
Please, call me Carla.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you.
That's quite a nice...
Never stop fighting, Clive.
That's
But
quite
I
a
shan't
nice...
either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter. All united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
That's a really nice to sort of tie up her story like that. That's quite nice. It does more orichalcum. Surplus of orichalcum? And they opened up my mind. Collect 6 signboards. And they opened up my mind? Is that a reference to something that I'm just not understanding? Okay, no side missions here. No side missions here. No side missions there. No side missions down here. No side missions. Side missions are officially all complete. Ben, welcome and good morning. I think there's a new A rank hunt. Do you know which hunt? What it's called? Which one it is? If someone's able to get me the name of it, that would be good. In between now and then, I'm gonna go back to my room to check it out. The Grim Reaper. Is it called the Grim Reaper? Are you pulling my leg? It's just the achievement name for all the side missions done. For all the signboards collected. I guess, and all the side missions. I guess they're kind of one and the same. The Tri-Unity. Bringing together 3 men from differing backgrounds was not to be without some difficulty. However, come together we did for a better Valencia. The Tri-Unity was but a first step. A longer, more bitter journey awaits us all, one that will almost certainly end in hardship. Yet what matters most is not the destination, but what we can learn from one another whilst on the road there. You have paved that road for us with your courage, Clive. Now we must have the courage to walk it. Your loving uncle, Byron. A new day. I'm not so foolish to believe that a single shaming at the hands of the town urchins can dispel a lifetime of hatred built up in one's heart, just as a pot cannot be made clean by reminding it of its grime. It takes effort, persistence, and more often than not, a stiff brush and bucket of lye. But more than that, it takes time. Fortunately, your courage and leadership has granted us just that. We must now decide whether to embrace it or to waste it. A wise man once said, "The night is always darkest before the dawn." It is a good thing, then, that I count one who burns so bright amongst my friends. How beautiful from Lubor, huh? I wouldn't have expected that. Grim Reaper, Grim Reaper. Oh, you are right, Java. I'm a silly goose. Nah, you're... I mean, it's honestly same. It is practically same, because to get, you know, all the signboards. To be fair, I did read the description. It's not like I just knew that. A note of thanks. My Lord Marquess, I write to thank you for the kind consideration you have shown those whose names are written within the pages of the Book of Martyrs. I know that it would move them deeply to know that the first shield of the Phoenix laments their passing. Though each and every member of our order stands ready to sacrifice their lives in service of the Phoenix, I do not doubt that those who are taken before their time go with regret for the long years of duty left undone. That they should live on in the memory of a proud son of House Rossfield, such as yourself, shall surely go some way to soothing their sorrows. May the Phoenix's flame burn ever bright in your heart, Cyril, bearer of the burning quill. And the last one, that which conquers all. Here, not long removed from when you last placed yourself between us and peril, I sit and pen yet another letter in which I try and find the words to somehow express the gratitude of an entire town. Still, something feels different about our latest triumph. Where in the past we leaned ever so heavily upon your good graces, this time we found strength elsewhere, in ourselves. Our hardship has shown us that which should have been apparent all along. We are not as different as we want to believe. Does a peasant love his homeland any less than a noble? Does a bearer love his family any less than another man who does his own? It is this love that has united us and given us true strength. Should every thrall, Akashic bandit, and brigand in the realm come charging our gates, we will not fret, we will not falter, we will fight, and we will win. Isabel. Fantastic. Fantastically well done. God, it's effing sad. It's effing sad. Let's look at our wall of memories. We're missing 2. So we've got the Vale signboard, which is massive. A little compensating. Briar's Kiss signboard. Clay Hearth signboard. Tri-Unity Accord. And then yeah, we're missing 2. The very last one is hard to get. It would take hours of time trials. Oh, okay. It's kind of a shame because I like that they've all been story related so far. So it seems a bit sad that the last one would be not. Ace of Base versus ABBA. I love ABBA. Java's too young for Ace of Base. She's Team Spice Girls. I will admit I actually do not know what Ace of Base is. But I know ABBA. And Spice Girls, of course. View the hunt board. Knight of the Splendid Heart. The Grim Reaper. Cape Orsier in Sombrac. Cape Orsier. Cape Orsier. What would count as a cape? This would count as a cape. Yeah, I guess this is the closest one. Yeah. And we were just here too, damn it. I know, Red. It's because so many years have passed by. You know, it's hard to make keep it all. You know? Oh wait, do I need potions?
Welcome.
Yeah.
An excellent
I promise
choice.
this really will be the last thing I do. Because in theory, this should be the last thing that I need to do. Right? There's nothing else I'm missing out on. Is there anyone else that I need to be having dialogue with? I feel like you're deliberately not buying potions from Nan. I'm not. I actually feel so guilty each time I don't buy a potion from her as well. I'm like, that's money that we should be putting back into our pockets.
Those things
The writing is phenomenally done. However, it does sometimes feel like they are missing commas in certain places. They're missing semicolons. Not so sure about the punctuation. The writing's fantastic. The one you don't have, I can tell you how to get it. It's real easy. Cassary, how do I get the one that I'm missing? That's not the time trial. After this, I'm good. Okay. Thank you for the follows. Welcome in, lovely. Thank you so much for the follows. The reward is the last piece you need for the Gotta swords. Yeah, for this fight, right? That's the only reason I'm going and doing this fight. This is what I assume I need for the sword. And I assume it's somewhere here, you would think. Tarja. Okay, we need to speak to Tarja. Oh, this isn't it. Maybe he's in here? I don't know if they would have specifically said that he's in Eastwatch or not, though. Otherwise, I think we would have triggered it by now. If it was like out in the open. No, maybe it's not here. Okay. Maybe over here? Does that count as part of the cape still, maybe? What the hell is this? Oh, this is it. I mean, yeah, that's definitely the Grim Reaper. Prince of Death. Oh, Tarja. Ay, 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 ay. I'm somewhat surprised that it didn't trigger. I didn't think I walked that far away from it. It's funny, Taya is a character that I've really not interacted with that much. Hardly at all. Level up poor Hat? Who? I don't see how I could possibly level something else up. Surely it's all leveled up by this point. Who is Hap? How am I not knowing who you're talking about? That's crazy. Law guy. The law guy.
Guess we're all ready.
Okay, post-credit scene. Too slow, too slow. Ha ha ha. Frankly, it's good doing this stuff just to get bloody close to him. Turbo kill. Oh, Harpocrates. How do I level him up? I didn't know he needed leveling up. You never talk to him outside of quests. Oh my god. Guys, I can't sit through what's inevitably a bajillion conversations. I would be there for hours talking to him at this point, right? Surely. I didn't know that he needed leveling up. I had no idea. What level are most people by the end of the game? I'm what is it? Bless you, Clive. 48, I think. Okay, cool. Back to the map. Back to the hideaway. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. I feel somewhat less guilty then not doing it. So let's talk to Taya. Let's go check our renown. Then we'll go talk to Taya. Then we will get the sword. Check the room.
How may I help you today, Clive?
To sail Forbidden Sea orchestration. Ah, okay.
Here you are.
Careful whisper. Obtain all available items. How do I only have 40% of the trophies?
All done?
How is that possible? I bet a lot of them are like combat trophies.
Taya's tea, stop the... Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my mentor.
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need.
Helpful.
Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
Thank you very much, Taya.
It will be very helpful indeed. And Taya, try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much.
There you go,
Besides,
those that live in glass
who else
houses.
is going to see that your brother takes his medicine?
That's twice now that we've had to speak about that. Thank you so much for the follows. Welcome in, lovely people. Good stuff. Finishing tonight? Yes, we're finishing tonight. We've only got the last main mission left, which I think I saw someone say it could take up to an hour and a half at most. We will be finishing tonight. I don't think I could bear myself to stream the game again. Not because I don't enjoy it. I fucking love it. But like the emotional turmoil of knowing I'm close to the end and then not completing it. And close to it, not completing it. I don't think my heart could bear it. Okay. We got it. Let's do it with the orichalcum to spare.
A good while.
12:30 twilight. Craft legendary sword. Nice. My attack went down. What? Oh, no. Sorry. If I were to equip the other item, my attack would go down. I was like, how is that possible? Okay, everything's done in my room. Everything's done in my room. Of course they wait to the end to give you the best soundtrack. It's like they know. Okay, I'm buying more potions. Is there anything else that I should do before we carry on with the last main mission? Do I need anything else? Are there any other conversations I need to be having?
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Why not? Fuck it. I've got so much money to spend.
It'd better all be here. Is that all?
Not that I think we'll need it, but better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Not the lawsman. We're not going to speak to him for ages. Let me just check. Does Dion have a new line?
Ifrit, your resolve didn't falter. No. Though I continue to be bewildered by fate, but I should meet with my old tutor here. The very end of the world. I thank you. With all my heart.
I love Dion. He's a fantastic character.
And I thank you for taking it. Should like to look upon that flower once more.
I feel sick.
I am worthy.
I feel so sick. I feel like he's not going to make it.
I stand ready to leave for Origin at your word. Make Griga go with us. And see us safely home.
Ugh. Thank you for the follows. Xanti's welcome, and you can probably close out Harpocrates. It takes a few seconds at most. Okay, as long as it's not us sitting there and him having to like go through each piece of lore. I was scared that I was going to be sat there in like a 40-minute plus long dialogue with him. But if it's quick to do, let's do it. It'll take 30 seconds. Okay, cool. Let's do it quickly.
I was wondering when next you'd visit.
So I just view 1,000 tomes?
I have compiled some new entries, if you would like to see them.
I see. It's like when you give a low-leveled Pokemon XP share.
I've been meaning to show you.
And he levels up really quickly.
If you have a question for me, I should be happy to answer it. Did you learn everything you needed?
What's the highest level that he can be at?
Good morrow to you, my friend. If I may observe.
His findings on Ultima and the Circle of Malinus are worthy of great Moss himself. Should he choose to devote himself to this path, I hazard he could one day become quite the historian, but not before you and he finish your own story. After all, that is what it does. Okay.
I well recall
the time I spent at the Imperial Palace instructing the young prince on the history of our realm. He was quite unlike the other noble-born children I had taught, not only for the keenness with which he had listened, but for the earnestness of his conviction.
He truly believed
that it was the Empire's duty to serve the people, and was determined to study the past that he might not repeat its mistakes, which is the reason why what befell Twinside weighs so heavily on his soul. He must live with consequences, and I fear it will take more than merely time to heal such wounds.
It will take forgiveness.
Not from you or me, nor his countrymen, nor even from his late father. No.
From himself.
Only then might his flower bloom again. Fucking beautifully written. Beautifully written. What was I going to say? I have to say, this has been one of the best games to watch you play. Your excitement and reactions to it, just wonderful to watch. Tyson, thank you. And you've been here a long time. I didn't get to level 8, no. Oh, level 8, but you can't get that until after you beat the game. Okay.
Ah, yes.
You've arrived at a solution then. Dion will carry us.
Indeed.
A feat befitting the final act. I congratulate myself that I shall live long enough to see it. A feat in itself for a man of many years. But to be serious, it is no small thing to march against fate, Clive. You must be certain of your footing, lest the winds of destiny divert you from your course. Are you certain of your footing, Clive? I am.
Then go.
And do what you must. Okay.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Sure. I'm just gonna double check Jill's got nothing new to say. I don't think she should. But Dion has had a surprising amount to say, and each of it is so fantastically well done. I know, Giffy, that's exactly what I'm nervous about, because you just know. And I also know that this is a sad, like, playthrough. I know people have cried at the end. Cool. So I've got them all except for the one that I'm not going to get, because I'm not doing the time trials. But I feel good about that. We did all the story ones. Yeah, I had it maxed out by the time I reached the end. Not sure what's missing, but it isn't a big deal. It's just a completionist thing. I hope that maybe it's clearing the hunt board. Oh, that sucks. Maybe it is clearing the hunt board. Shame we didn't read any gold entries. What are the gold entries? Harpocrates' gold entries? Am I sad on my footing? No. But that's just my Libra moon. Exactly. Guys, there are too many things. It's too much. It's like I'm glad I like took time to do certain things and the game is great and whatnot, but I'm also like ready. Oh, they're unlocked by leveling them up and give secrets about the world.
Is knowledge lost?
Okay, so let's see. How do I get to see what's gold? Two people that we've not met? How do I... Chat? How do I see what's gold? They have a gold outline. These all have a gold outline. These all have a gold border. Oh, this one. The Holy Order of the Shields of the Blackened Pinion? The official name of the Order of Knights established in the Imperial Province of Rosaria, who persecute and purge bearers and those who shield them, commonly known as the Black Shields, after the colour of their armour, a hue seemingly chosen to differentiate this new elite order from the silver-clad Dragoons. Unlike the heroic Dragoons, however, they are feared and loathed throughout the Imperial Province. Okay. Ay. An entity formed between Dalmekia, and Duchy of Rosaria in the year 850 with the aim of preventing the free cities of Canva from claiming independence from the Republic, whilst the alliance eventually became a three-way affair with Sombrek, joined bonds between Dalmecs and Rosarians remained particularly strong, with Rosaria sharing the secrets of vital techniques such as irrigation and the free flow of various diplomats between the two nations. Hey! Vanished Army! Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Cue up the victory fanfare. Hey, thank you so much. What did you get up to? What did you stream? Guys, if you are from my community and you are not yet following Vanished Army, please give them a follow. I'm incredibly appreciative that you chose my channel to come into for a raid. And hopefully your stream was really good. We just finished and oh my god.
You are always welcome, Clive.
We are about to embark on the final mission. So you poor thing. If you are anything like me, by the time I'm done streaming, I'm exhausted. I want to go get food, whatever. So please do not feel obligated to hang around. But especially because we are about to do the main mission. So I assume it's going to be emotional whiplash for you again. I'm not sure. And thank you guys for the follows. Thank you. But okay, I don't think there's anything else I need to do. I'm stocked up. Is there anything that I'll talk to Joshua one last time. I'll give Torgal a pet. And then we go.
I put Father's helm in your chambers. He should be with you when his vision is finally realized.
Thank you, Joshua. For everything.
Don't mention it.
It's cute. It's cute. Didn't enter from ages ago. Ha, you're right. No worries. Jesse, yo, are you finished with the 400 side quests that popped up at the end? We are. I am. It was a lot of side quests, but the map is entirely cleared out. There's nothing more. I've read every letter. I've done every side mission. I've collected almost... Oh, I can't pet Torgal. No. I've collected almost everything for the chamber. I didn't do any of like the time trial stuff. So now we're well and truly done. I won't say any more, but be prepared. I have a tissue here. And by tissue, I mean a napkin. But I've been crying this like whole playthrough, so I just know I'm not prepared. Thank you guys. We'll do one hydrate and then we'll go. Lips, yo, I came in at 4 hours and 44 minutes. Sounds like a good sign to me. Welcome in, Lips, guys. If you're not following Lips, please do so immediately. I absolutely adore you. Chrysalid, I know it's a much longer game than I expected. Much, much longer than I expected. Rather need a box, don't say that. But I know you're right. Shout out to the mods. They are the best. I completely agree. Also, these lines of dialogue with like Dion and it's so well done. Incredibly well done. The letters are very well written.